What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and we're here with some more AFL 26 manager mode for you guys. And we are in round 23 of the season. It has sort of dragged on this season just due to my inconsistent uploading at first, but we are back and we are here with some more footy for you. And we're going against the Port Power, and I have taken my face cam off so we can go through the team. As you can see, George Hewitt is out for this one, so hopefully we have someone back of a decent caliber of player. It doesn't look so we might have to just chuck anyone in this side, and I'm thinking Jackson Binns can be the man. We're going to keep more on the bench. We're going to even potentially play Cooper Lord through the guts, but this will be our final side. So we're going to jump into the game today. And I tell you what, we are on a hot run of form lately, and we are looking to continue that. As you can see, we are playing on the hardest difficulty, and we are at Marvel. So I'm going to jump back into the picture now. So if you are new to the channel and you want to keep seeing more, be sure to give us a big thumbs up or big subscribe up in the top right corner of your screen. And don't be shy and give us a thumbs up down below. It always does go a long way to my heart. And 1,000 likes on this video will get a Patrick Cripps jersey go to one of you guys. So we're going to jump in. The umpire's coming out onto the ground. I'm going to get the spectacles on and perch myself up in the top left corner of your screens. And here we have the Port Adelaide Power, and hopefully we can punish them. They are sitting quite low in this game on the ladder, so that is good to see for us, and we are looking to go and get the double wins over them this season. In real life, unfortunately, got absolutely carted by them, but in this game, we are looking the goods, and we win the toss, so it's a good start to the day. Captain Courageous looking fantastic. I'm going to turn up my light brightness because I feel like it was quite low, but I think it's okay now. So as you can see, my face looking as beautiful as ever. And there was an update today, so I am intrigued to know how it is going to play as we do pluck it out of the center. And we're going to take an early shot with Sammy Welsh, and it does stray to the left of the goalpost. And this is where we are going to be doing all right. But it looks like they've fixed up the kick-out glitch. You don't have the players in the forward pockets. So unless that's just a tactic Port Adelaide are using, we will take it. We're going to go in long here in the Mark Pitney direction, and he's going to hand pass it out. And Jacob Wiedering, oh my goodness, that is one of the hardest set shots to kick, because you guys may not have experienced that, but I released that a bit earlier and it still went the wrong way. So, I mean, I don't know why Wieders is sitting at basically half forward flank, but he's doing plenty of running. And as you can see, a few of the Port Power players are absolutely gassed already. Ollie Wines is one of them. So as you can see, Richards, look at his stamina in your top right corner of your screen. And everyone on our team has a lot more energy. And I've literally tapped that, and it is gone about a year down the field, which you hate to say, and that is not a good unit of measurement. But we sit 2 points up. Looking all right. The interchange menu does look a lot cleaner up in the top left corner of your screen there. And we're going to miss again here. So our kicking is not to be desired. And yeah, hopefully we can fix that. But they have looked to have patched that kick out glitch. And I tell you what, we did need to see it. So in it comes through the center. And that's Willie Rioli now. So DeConning getting back, and I feel like there is a lot more space in this game at the moment, and I am literally tapping that hardly at all, and it's going 40 or 50 meters every time, which is really frustrating. And that's one thing I'm going to add to the list, actually. Kick power ineffective, because you can literally tap it and it will not go. So, but we have Paddy Cripps lining up and kicking our first of the day. We go up 9-0, and we did belt them in our first game of this season that we versed them in. So it is, I believe they only kicked 2 or 3 goals. We got done for holding without the ball. I did not release triangle there. I can confirm. And we have Ches getting out with that one. We're going to go with a handball out a bit wide. And I have literally tapped that. And Zach Williams will line up for his first of the day. And this goal kicking is a bit harder at the moment, but that has gone straight through the peels The pill has gone straight through the sticks, sorry. And we move up 15. And look how clean that animation is for the interchange bench. I do love that. Compared to the other one, it is just so much nicer. It's just a bit brighter, you know? Like, it's not a lot of a difference, but, I mean, it just looks nicer. I remember back in the day in, like, the 2000s, where they'd have the interchange come up on the TV screen, like, every interchange. But now there's, like, 70 a game, so they don't do that. But that was sort of cool back in the day, and you'd have like the interchange and someone's coming on, and you'd be like, oh my god, that's awesome. But now it's like every 2 minutes there's someone coming off and on, and yeah, that is going to be locked away in the forward pocket, and lucky for him because he has just kicked that out on the full. TDK though with the tap, and he doesn't actually get it to our player, which is more the unfortunate thing there. And we're going to get outmarked by Jack Lacocious here. Not ideal for them, but it is... Well, not ideal for us. Ideal for them, really. And here's a player I thought would be an absolute superstar for the Power. And that is gone through. I wasn't even trying to defend the line. I just thought it was a goal from the moment he lined up pretty much because they don't miss anyway. But he didn't make the distance, which is sort of wild. Jace Burgoyne has had a decent season as well. And you do notice the interchanges a lot more now. That is one good thing about this. And we have it out of the centre through Captain Courageous to Brody Kemp. And that's going to be snags. And you love to see it. Our boy Brody dominating today. He has only kicked the one goal, but he's still dominating in my eyes. We get the tap again. And the hand pass game actually seems to be working alright today. And we almost got away with that. And could have kicked a beautiful snag with DeConning. DeConning gets a lot of snags just like that. And I do love it because it is just so dynamic to watch. And I don't know what Weeders is doing up forward, but we're going to take a shot with him because why the fuck not? Why is he sitting at centre half forward is beyond me. But let's see how he goes with this one. I think it could go okay if it swings back a lot. And he's absolutely nailed that from 50. You love to see it. I remember early in his career he was struggling a bit down back. And we chucked him up forward for a bit. And he kicked a few goals down there. But he hasn't done that of late. But we were really going for the swingman option with him. And Captain Courageous again on his preferred this time. Dobs it in from the fit. From 25 more so than the 50, but my words are all over the place. I am sorry, lads, but we are absolutely flying today. I tell you what, here we go again. We're gonna have Cotters moving this one forward, and Brody Kemp, is that another one? I didn't actually see how I timed it. I was just hoping for a miracle, and it has delivered. 30-96. As you saw earlier, the difficulty is on the hardest, lads, and I think it might be because all their players are a bit cooked. But we have been done hands down holding the ball, boys. And it's not ideal. So we have the Power getting a break here. And that's going to be a mark inside for Connor Rosie. He should dob this, you would only imagine. And does. On the siren, it goes through. Oh, no. I swear he looked like he was celebrating that. Anyway, on the side, he does dob the point, and we sit 32 points clear of the Power. And I tell you what, this is good for the percentage. As you can see, Captain Courageous leading the disposals, and we are only 10 behind him, which is something we don't see too often. 3-9 in the hit-out, so not ideal, but we will see how we go in the second quarter. So we have Bossy rallying the troops after what was an impressive first term against the Power here, lads. To tell you what, this is our game to lose from here. We are in a very, very tidy position. Tell you what, we cannot win a ruck tap to save ourselves. This update has not helped that, it is fair to say. And Jay Richards has torn his hamstring, or has a sprain, I guess. Maybe not torn it, but we have to Conning getting himself forward, and we're going to go and play on and snag that like so, because that is the only way I know how to kick goals. In this one, he does get a good one there to start the term. And another ruck tap lost, but we're going to get the ball out of the centre here. And away we go. And Brody Kemp lining up for goal number 3 of his day, if you don't mind. putting us up by 44 here, lads. And I tell you what, I am pumped up and about. So let's go and get it. They've gotten rid of that. I thought he had an eternity. But Sardi takes that out, and we do absolutely butcher that. And that's going to be a snag in their direction, potentially, if we haven't touched that. It is going to be a goal, so that is not good. Something well coming off for Blakey Acres. So hopefully that is the change we require. De Conning going forward with it again. Oh, that's definitely in the back there. Stick that loses. And another in the back we will take. So we're going to just cut across here to the captain. And I tell you what, he is lining up for his third in the first quarter and a bit here. And I think this should stay true and blue and straight through the sticks. It goes down the middle. 44 points we build that lead up to. Again, another lost ruck tap, but it doesn't actually look... Oh, this one does look a bit worse than the last one. They have just nailed that one home for a goal. But it is all good, boys. We are still well and truly leading this one. And De Conning gets a magnificent tap out of the centre. And if Captain Courageous runs on, this is going to be goal number 4 on his day. The drop punt. And we have already kicked 10 of the 11 goals required for our match objective. We lose another tap, but we're going to potentially... No, we're not. We're going to lock it up. No, they're going to allow it to continue. And we're going to go again with Weeders. No, he isn't going to get it, but Captain Courageous is. And, oh, that would have been unreal if he got his goal number 4 this early in the game. Would love to get rid of this. I'm not going to lie. And again, we have Lidge. 11 goals in the game, and we're 11 minutes left in the second. And this is an absolute bloodbath massacre. Worse than the Red Wedding. I think I did compare the game against Collingwood to the Red Wedding as well. So we have gotten them really on the ropes here, and they're going to score. No, yet they are. So that's unfortunate for Jack Lukosius to do something like this. And it is all good, though. They do want to get some points on the board. It is a very, very high scoring game. But, gee, don't even want to math it, but there's 94 points already on the board combined. And out we go from the centre. And this is just a clusterfuck of calamities. We have Newman getting it now and going long in the Williams direction. And out the back, that goes to Pitney. Into Zach Williams' arms. And that is a glorious goal. I tell you what, we are moving the ball at some severe pace here, lads. Tell you what, I am pumped up for this one. So, hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. This is how you play WWE. Oh, not WWE. I don't know why I keep saying that. I've said that twice in 2 episodes now. This is how you play AFL 26. Very, very well. And that is got to be gone, doesn't it? That is a beauty of a tackle. And we're going to go long in the Kerno direction, I guess. And he was always going to mark that. And we're just going to take the set shot. I believe this is his first of the day. I could be completely wrong, and I think I am mapping that out to the right of your screens. No, that's going to bend back and sneak through for a beauty. And 56 points very early in the game, and it is only one-way traffic, really. So we get that one out again, and we surge it forward. Sammy Walsh does not get the boot on it, but gonna go in the fog direction. I tell you what, I don't even know what's going on. This game is one of the hardest to commentate. I tell you what, boys. But if you are enjoying it, please give us a like, because this is basically a tutorial on how you want to be playing this game. And we shanked that one out off the behind post, I believe. And this one is going in the side direction, and it gets outmarked by Sin. Uh-oh, this is bad. Fuck me. They're going to score here. And there's nothing we can really... Ooh. there almost was something we could do about it. But Horn Francis lining up for his second of the day, and he's having a decent enough game considering the circumstances of them getting belted like this. You think that's going to curl back, and it does. So brings it back to 50, and it is a little more respectable. I would have loved to get that one out immediately, but we don't get the hands on it. Oh, that is beautiful by TDK. And Welshie's going to nail it in the end of the second, really. We still do have time for another one. And yeah, 56 points is a very, very big margin. Oh, we got holding the ball. And DeConning's going to be lining up after the siren here. And he has already got the 1 to his name. And this one is a bit easier than the others because there's no pressure to kick it from outside 50, as Travis Cloak would have used to say. And if that drifts back, that's going to be a snag. But it looks like an angry reaction. So we go in 57 points clear at the main break. And look at that scoreline, boys. It is huge. We are on track for 200 nearly. Paddy Cripps with 4, Kemp with 3, and Zach Williams with the 2. But then we have shared the love around. Look at the disposals. We are very, very evenly matched in that, so you love to see it. Into the rooms. Cotter's leading us off, and tell you what, Vossi wouldn't have too much bad to say about that one. 85 goals too many we conceded, but I mean, I don't think you'd be too pissed off about this result. We lose the first tap of the half, but we get the handball, and unfortunately it does go away from our boy. Gee, surely that's going to get fisted over. Beauty. Yes, I wasn't sure if the ump was going to call that, so I'm glad he did. Just going to go long up the middle here. And Zach Williams running out the back with it, and this one is going to Captain Courageous as we keep surging it forward. I was hoping someone would run alongside him. This is going to be Strengthy Pitney through. Oh no. Why did I dribble kick that? I wanted to make it look good, that goal, and I just fucked it. So I'm sorry, boys. We should have put that one well and truly through. We're going to go out to Paddy Cripps. And that's going to be Wiedering again. I don't know why we've sent him down forward today, but it is sort of crazy. And I only did full power then because I don't trust it anyway. And it's only timing I know how to get usually. So he shanks that one as you would expect from the key defender. We'll get there, Jagger. Oh, nearly. And that's a big fist by our boy Blakers. I believe it was Akers. We're going to say it is for the sake of the video. And DeConning going up in the tap. And okay, we are out here. We're going to go in short. Okay, that is not in short. But we have Weeders lining up again here. And I tell you what, he is going to have an absolute field day potentially here. And I think this could drift maybe slightly left, but I hope it doesn't. Yeah, it does. So we are going full power on it and just sort of sending it, I guess. And it is all good, but if it was a close grand final, you wouldn't want to be missing those, that's for sure. I love how the difficulty's gone from me basically almost losing to Richmond on the hardest difficulty to now I'm comfortably beating teams by like 60 points every game. So I don't actually know what to do. Like, do I just delist everyone and play with a 60 rated side? And I don't know how that is not holding the ball, but he has gone back up and he has snagged it from the pocket. This game makes no sense at times, boys. Away we go. Oh no. Just cracked it at Willie Rioli then. Just absolutely nailed him with a bump. And now we just got to go and chase this one down. And I tried to bump again there. It's a good mark by Horn Francis. The Hornet lining up for his 4th of the day now. And Despite the one-sidedness of this game, he is having an absolute belter. Oh no, I can touch that. Tackle him? Boys, that is woeful. We just let him stand there glitching on the goal line. And apparently that's Ginfin Hyde, and Jackson Mead's going to line up for goal number 2 here. So, I'm making a small little comeback here at the Power, but I think it is a bit too little too late. Still sitting at a 47-point deficit for them. Ooh, good stuff. Out of the centre we go. And it's going to go the other way now, though. Sardi with a great take, though. And we get the ball moving again through Cooper Lord. And I'm keen to see how he comes on in real life. I think he's got potential to be a good little player for us. And that's absolutely coat-hanging him. And we're just going to go in deep and long. And Jacob Wiedering nearly taking another mark there. Unfortunately, he cannot hold it. And that's got to be deliberate, doesn't it? Oh, it's actually been given. Oh, you little absolute star. And Charlie is going to line up for goal number 2 today. And he gets an absolute gift. You never see the AI in this game actually kicking a deliberate rush behind. So we'll take it. That's something that was not on the bingo card today. As we run this one out with Lidge. And that's going to be back-to-back quick goals there to start the end of the quarter, really. Has been a slow quarter for us, but it has started to go our way a bit more. Oh, no. I didn't mean to play on there. I was just force of habit playing on. Oh, boy. Lukosius going to line up for his 3rd now, so he is really playing quite well down here today, and in typical Port fashion, they are going to get done and have a disappointing day in the media up there, you would think. But that is a snag, 53 points, and I think they have cut the lead slightly in the quarter, so very good to see. For them anyway, not really me. Come on, Kempy. This is going to be your 4th son. Nope, it's not. Jeepers. Right. Here we go. Hopefully we don't concede another here. Oh no, oh, thankfully they've played on like absolute spastic. I have no clue what they're doing. But we're going to go into the three-quarter time break. 54 points in the green. We kicked 2 goals for that quarter to 3 goals won, so we do get outscored for the first time in the match. But we do also get absolutely belted in the disposal counter. So maybe that's why we did get belted in the quarter, but we will jump into the 4th shortly. So we are back at the huddle with Vossi, and he is ripping into the boys. He is not happy with how we finished that quarter. And I don't blame him, boys. I tell you what, we need something to go our way here, and hopefully we just put them into the drink here and drown them to get the win. So, you know, we have Captain Courageous not picking that one up, and that was soft by our boy there. I'm taking off this. This jumper is just so hot. Thought it was a good idea, but it is not. I can't even get this one down, boys. Here we go. Love set. Not the goal part, but the fact I can get my jumper off. What a miracle. Ooh. Dylan Williams. Absolute beauty of a snag there. And thankfully you took your time, so I didn't get another goal kicked on my scone. My gosh. We actually can't stop him at the moment. Yes, we can. Look at that. And out we go on the wing. And Tweeters it goes. Off to the Fogster. Oh no. I can't fucking kick a goal to save myself. These are the worst games because you play so good early and then you just go to shit afterwards. And that's exactly what's happened here. word. Out the back we go, and we're going to not even be able to get the handball surging forward, but we're going to mark it here. No, we're not going to mark it here. Lukosius is playing a legacy game in the second half here, so this is quite annoying, but it is what it is. We're just going to cop the one on the chin here, boys, and on to the next one we're going to roll, but we are only the 43 points up now, so we shouldn't lose. Well, we won't lose, but it is an ugly win. We can't fucking catch a break here. Oh my word. Get it going, boys. Seriously, this is frustrating. I'm going to go in deep in the Kerno direction, who doesn't outmark Zerk Thatcher with a pretty simple mark that would have been. So, oh my gosh. I actually am... They're playing unplayable footy at the moment. It's just incredible. Like, if they play like this at the start, it actually would have been a good game. I'm just going for it. Fuck it. I've got nothing to lose. Oh, I've kicked out on the full. Maybe I did have more to lose than that, but it is fine. Just means that they couldn't score for that. But I'm playing awful here, boys. I do apologise for that. We are so bad this second half. My word. Lukosius about to kick his 5th of the day, man. 9 touches, 4 goals, 8 marks, 4 contested. Like, just unstoppable for us when they have got the ball forward anyway. Thankfully, it has really lived in our half here. Again, another ruck tap we lose. And can we get one forward? I just want a goal, boys. I'm not asking a lot. Alright, good by Cripper. Okay, I probably should have handballed that. So here we go again, I guess. And Soldo's going to slot this from 50. Oh, no, he's going to pass it off to Whitlock. Jack Whitlock lining up for his first of the day. And he's only had the 1 touch, so it is good for him, I guess. And yeah, should be snags. Everyone kicks goals and they don't miss in this game, but it's too little too late for this late power surge. Oh my word. The amount of times I've said, oh my word, in this game is incredible, but we've gone from 60-point lead to like a 31, and it's only getting less and less. Now we can't even get rid of it in the tackle, so incredibly annoying. Now we go. Come on, Walshy. This is all you, son. That is going to be a goal. Let's get it. Finally, we get the job done there, and it was a long time coming. So we're going to just keep punching it forward. Come on, Kemp Dog. No, the bump really isn't a good tool in this game, and oh, crap. Well, that's going out to the left. Stick it, loser. Oh, no. That is awful, Fog. That's got to be deliberate, though. He's kicked it 20 metres backwards, and that is not deliberate somehow. What a joke. Here we go, though. Rock and roll. Alright, beauty. I think that's on the left for Cripper's goal number 5. Nope, he's missed. Awesome. That would have been unreal to get the captain his 5th of the day, though. And I think it is pretty much curtains here. I don't think there will be too many more goals. I think 1 at most is the best case scenario for both sides. And I think they are definitely going to be on the cards for the Port. Oh no, my English is going and I'm playing like shit. What can I do, man? Nick Haynes just boot it long. Finish the game strong here, boys. We don't, because they take a strong contested mark, and they would have probably kicked another one. So we are grateful for the siren finishing us off there. But tell you what, boys, that is an absolute stinker of a second half. We kicked the 3 goals to 7, and yeah, we had a massive first half and an awful second. I thought we were going to be on track for 190 plus, but we just couldn't get our hands on the pill, and unfortunately that is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. We're going to jump in to the big portion of your screen. I have accidentally not put my face in. I'm going to jump in here. If you have enjoyed today's video and you want to keep seeing more AFL 26 content, be sure to give us a subscribe in the top right corner. Make sure to like down below, because if we get this to 1,000 likes, we'll be giving away a signed Paddy Cripps jersey. As you can see, we will go. I reckon next season, what we're going to do is we'll do like individual player coaching, and we'll get the players going up, especially like Jagger and shit like that. But we're going to jump in. We are at the time where we will need to select the lineup. But if you look at the ladder, boys, the ladder tells that all. Freo got the win against the Lions, and they're going against the Dogs in the next one. So it is impossible for us to finish first here. But I tell you what, we are pretty much a guarantee at a top 4 spot, I guess. Well, that's provided that the Bulldogs lose. But the top 4 sides just keep winning, and except for the Lions by the look of it as well. But the ladder is pretty much locked away here, and I reckon I'm going to make some big moves in the off-season. As you can see, we are crushing every team with the points 4 category, and Kerno should have the Coleman pretty much wrapped up with a 7-goal advantage now. But I will see you in the next video, legends. Have a safe and wonderful day wherever you're in the world, and peace out, legends.